Last time on Travellers of the Unknown, Dungeon Crawlers.
You guys are in the Yawning Portal. A dwarf hobbles over to you. My name is Volothamp Gadar. A friend of mine has gone missing.
How much?
If you've ever wanted a house.
We could start a brewery. So you last saw this man.
In the Skewered Dragon, see a warehouse that has a winged snake symbol on it. It's a Zent hideout.
I want to try and capture a Kenku. Play all.
Xanathar sends his regards. Follow the signs to the sewers. You find 4 daggers.
Can I tape the daggers to my head?
A small storage closet. You open it and you see a dirty man tied up. My name is Renea. Floon and I, we got kidnapped by the Zentaur. These Kenku appeared, killed all the Zents, and took him.
Got a funny feeling we should probably follow some yellow fucking signs in the sewer.
The city watch are going to go, we'll take it from here.
Well, we have to go to the house then.
A Friend in Need, Part 2.
What if James just has, like, a really hairy pair of balls?
I reckon so.
Oh, he definitely does.
Like, I'm talking like a pair of novelty dice in a car. Like, just super fluffy.
Anyway.
Oh, wait, I'm glad that bit was recorded.
Hello and welcome to, what's it called?
Dungeon Crawlers. You don't know your own campaign.
Jesus Christ.
Hosted by me on my own campaign with these fuckers.
Yeah, welcome to Dungeon Crawlers, the show where Doward makes a campaign for us, which is really difficult to do, and I ruin it by being an annoying bitch.
I mean,
he's not.
she's not wrong.
Chrissy, he's not making it.
Oh yeah, it's a pre-made one. Fuck you, Doward.
Actually, fun fact. You're going off book. It's not anymore.
Yeah, you got wrong.
Well,
yeah.
Kinda. So it's going on and off and on and off and on and
It's
off.
like a light switch.
All right, that's good.
So it's completely different to whatever anyone else who's done the same book as me.
How do you know?
What if we-
Every
yeah.
single
I guarantee it.
That is a strong
It's a
claim.
plat
Strong
guarantee.
fucking claim.
Doward's guaranteed.
Doward, if there are 2 things in this world that I know, it's that there are too many A, movie review podcasts, and B, D&D podcasts.
I guarantee it will not be the same.
I like his confidence.
Okay, are you ready to begin?
I am.
Yeah, I do just want to say as we begin. See, last time we played, the truth about Alex is that she doesn't have that extensive a knowledge about the game Dungeons and Dragons. So when we ran into a chicken bird person, what could only respond in words that it had heard, a la a parrot, even.
Huh.
I had the mental image in my head of a mindless animal. So when it died, and I suggested in a very funny way that we cook it, that seemed funny at the time because I thought it was just like a fantasy chicken or parrot or something.
No, that was like a sentient
Yeah,
being.
that's a
though.
full-on fucking...
That was just a dude.
It was just a person.
That was just a straight up bro.
That was a fucking citizen.
Basically like a cannibal.
So I just want to say, Alex suggested that, and everyone stopped her because I don't want that to be canon.
Well, it's happened now.
I was gonna say,
Because I did not know what I was
It's canon,
doing.
I'm afraid.
No, it's undo.
Totally
I didn't.
canon.
I did not.
Control Z.
Alex did not cook a living being
She did.
and then sit there eating it.
Did happen.
Bears have good memory, so I remember you doing the cooking.
If it makes Chrissy feel uncomfortable, we need to move on.
David, I wanted to eat the bird.
I wanted to be a cannibal.
I'm being serious. It makes me feel like I've fucked up the character if I've done that because I genuinely
No,
didn't.
you're right. Character integrity is the important thing here.
I didn't think it was a person.
Remember, kids, that Dungeons and Dragons is something for fun. We don't need to bully people in it.
What was that, Dowd?
Dowd, we've never had fun. This podcast is purely business.
Wow.
Yeah, we shake hands and go our own ways at the end.
We're gonna get big one day.
Anyway,
It's a long game, Dowd.
you guys were greeted by a small dwarven guy, and he was like, "Can you find my friend?" And so you went to do some investigating, found some clues, and you found that there was a gentleman there who was friends with the guy that you're looking for. And then, you decided to head back to the tavern to report. On the way to the tavern, clouds start billowing and furling, and a storm starts suddenly arising over the city.
Out of Tyrone.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it was that fucking kid I had for lunch. So right through me.
You feel a heavy wind suddenly brush through the streets of Waterdeep.
That one was Alex.
You hear shutters closing. You look around and see that a lot of people have gone inside.
It was that bad.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, I'm never having fantasy Chipotle again.
A sudden lightning bolt hits down in front of you guys, and out of the lightning bolt stands a tall figure.
Whoa! You can't stand out of lightning bolts. That's not how. Who is this mysterious man, David?
He, from a kneeling position, stands up. You see long, orange, fiery hair go down to his shoulders. He's wearing a tall, wrapped up, brown, leather outfit that does not look like it resembles Waterdeepian clothing.
Is it tight?
Quite tight. He has a scar across his right eye, which is now white, and his left eye is black. He has a small, what looks like blade attached to his hilt, and he approaches you three and looks at you all. He's about 8 foot tall.
Hello, anime villain. How are you doing?
He goes, "Hello, I've come to find you. Your task is not over yet."
Yeah, it is. We're going home.
I need to clarify something quickly. How drunk were we when we left off?
Not very.
Ah,
It's been a while, so you've probably sobered up even if you were drunk.
okay.
I know that you've done the whole entrance and everything, but we were just going back to the tavern so we could have a pint.
Could we discuss this perhaps over a cheeky ale?
Yeah.
He
Or 7.
He looks at you all and says, "There is no time.
Oh.
This is beyond your recognition. I am not from here, but I have been sent here to tell you that the end is nigh, unless you act now."
Oh, good.
Alex is already walking to the pub.
Okay.
Tyrone looks at Pi and just sort of shrugs and goes,
Go on then.
You're the man you're looking for. He's inside of sewers, helmed by the Xanathar, an evil tyrant who aims to destroy this entire world.
"Why?"
Because he's a dick.
Alex comes back because she realizes that the guy is talking about the thing that they were already doing. I thought this was a separate thing.
I thought it was a side quest.
This was a side quest. I was just opting out.
Main quest only, people.
Can I just make an insight check to see if I think this guy's full of shit?
Of course you can.
I mean, you come out of a lightning bolt. What more convincing do you need?
What you get from him is there are no twitches in his eyes. He doesn't seem uncertain of the words he's saying. And he has a huge bravado about him.
Alex has never seen a bravado that big.
So he's telling the truth then.
It's up to you to discern. That's what I'm telling. I've given you my answer.
I don't trust anyone who doesn't have even the slightest bit of an eye twitch. Alex says as both eyes rigorously twitch.
What I will say, Pi, is as you're looking at him, you can feel portal off him. Like the essence of portal.
Could fit a portal on him.
Which kind? The blue or the orange? Sorry.
The purple.
Oh, he's the second player.
So I can feel the portal on him.
You sense that he is related in some way to Portal.
Why does he need portals if he can come from the sky?
Maybe that was the portal, Matt.
Yeah, but he came down on a lightning.
Maybe his portal was in the
You
sky.
don't know.
So he slides on in.
Yeah, maybe that's just like a slide. He's from another world. Maybe that's like a ladder for him. Yeah.
Fucking a fireman and the lightning bolts his pole.
He just slides down like a fireman's pole. Da, 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 da.
Can I use portal lore to detect where the nearest portal to me is?
You know that there is a portal somewhat directly underneath you.
Oh, so Callum just has an ability that lets him sniff out portals.
Yeah, that's my subclass.
He's got a nose for portals.
That's useful.
You could almost call that a plot device.
What a specific power.
It's an entire subclass on Unearthed Arcana.
I know, but if this weren't like Dungeons and Dragons with set rules and this was just a show I was watching or something, I'd think that were really shit writing. Just like, he can smell a portal.
Chrissy, he's trying. Don't shit on him, alright?
No, I wasn't. Oh, God damn it, man.
Dawid, continue, kind sir.
So you sense that there is a portal somewhat between 400 and 500 meters below you.
You sense there's a portal between Alex's legs.
Oh.
I'm glad that we've spent 20 minutes moving nowhere.
Yeah, let's fucking get on with this, because that mental image isn't going to leave me anytime soon.
She's a snake. She has eggs.
Stop.
You're not making it any better.
Stop sexualizing her.
I'm not sexualizing her. She lays eggs. That's how they reproduce.
Oh!
This is more fan service than Goblin Slayers episode 1.
Yeah, that.
It isn't fan service. It's laying an egg.
Stop it.
Gaulier came from an egg.
Stop it.
Why could it be Gaulier's mum?
Anyway, he says, "You must help me seal the portal."
He hasn't even. The thing is, he hasn't explained to everyone else that there's a portal. He's just said, "You must help me seal the portal."
I know he has. Yeah. He's just. Well, to be fair, you have walked around going,
There's a portal around here, like Fred Flintstone.
detecting.
Question: can robots sniff?
No.
Yes, in this game, yes.
No, they cannot.
Do androids dream of electric sniffs?
You know what? Sod you guys.
Okay, he says we have to close the portal.
Where to? Oh wait.
Where are we going now, then?
he says, if you truly want to receive the reward that you are looking for from Otto, you must go down deep into the sewers, slay whatever creatures are there, and become the heroes of Waterdeep that they never asked for.
Mid monologue, Tyrone just flips over the nearest manhole and climbs down into it.
Cool.
Yeah, Alex follows.
Cool. He says, have good luck, travellers. Save the world.
We don't want any.
All right.
Pi is still stood up there watching this man just scream.
You can do it. I believe.
Alex glances at the man still yelling. She checks her purse. She pretends to check her purse and goes, "Oh, sorry, I haven't got any, mate." Goes down the. She goes down the sewer.
As you plonk down into the water, the dink, dank, dark, smelly water of the sewers. Yeah, that's right. Heavy alliteration right there.
It's very dinky.
God, this place is dink.
This is the dinkiest.
You look around and you can see 4 different ways to go. One to north, one to east, one to south, and then a doorway to west. You're looking around, there are small crystal-like lights which light up each of the corridors so that even humans with fecal eyes can see.
Fecal eyes?
With poopy
I'm
eyes.
glad you picked up on it.
Alex attempts to pull a crystal off the wall.
Okay, make a strength check.
Shit, it's my first roll. It's been so long.
That's a solid 11. So no, you grab your hands on it and it just seems flat stuck in the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on the door to the west. I'm gonna knock on it.
Okay, so
That's a good
you
idea.
knock and the door opens. Inside is a small humanoid figure. 2 pointy green ears and a long snout.
The DM. Spoilers are in my room.
It looks at you, the goblin, with a spear, and goes, "Yes, welcome. Who are you?"
Oh, hello.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't realize it was occupied.
You see behind him is a corridor. He seems to be guarding something.
Hello, goblin man.
Hello.
Who lives in a sewer?
Do you reckon he's more afraid of us than we are of him?
We are quite imposing, I think.
A bear, a snake, and a robot.
I'm gonna ask him. What are we looking for?
Who are you asking?
Asking the goblin.
What are we looking for?
A portal.
Have you seen a portal?
In this neck of the woods?
Goblin goes, "Portal? No, maybe wizard knows."
Can I make an insight check again to see if he's lying? Because I feel like he definitely
He's a stinky fibber.
This guy seems unsure of the entire situation. You can see him twitching on what looks like a spear. He seems a bit nervous of you guys.
I wonder why.
He's not exactly being forthright. You don't think, but he's not also being lying. So maybe he's just more trying to insult you as well.
Have you heard anything about a portal or any? Have you got any knowledge about a portal at all?
All Grundle knows is the wizard was trying to summon something.
Sorry, did you just say Grundle?
That's his name.
What's a new Harry Potter film, isn't it?
The Crimes of Grundle.
Grundle.
Okay then. Well, where can we find this wizard?
East.
East?
Yeah.
East.
All right. Thank you. I close the door.
Yeah, but how are our characters supposed to know which way is east? There's no sign.
Because as you can see on the map, what is in front of us on roll 20, there is an S drawn on the
Chrissy,
wall.
in the canon, we don't have a map.
Yes, but in where we are, there's an S on the wall where south is. So using that, we can discern where everywhere else is.
Thank fuck.
There we go. See? All you need is one.
Cannon.
All right, so I say, okay, thank you, and I close the door. And
Okay, he says, bye-bye, have a good
Have
time.
have a nice day.
It was nice.
He was the nicest NPC we've met so far.
In all of the campaigns.
And the most helpful.
In all of the campaigns, yeah.
Do you know what I like about? Do you know my favorite thing about him? Just coherent. Just one long.
I know, right?
Straight to the point. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it was great. We asked him 2 questions and we left.
Yeah.
And he had a funny name. What more do you want?
Onwards we trot.
Are you going east?
I kind of want to go north.
Go for it.
Actually, tell you what, there are
Go one each.
3 pathways here.
Splitting up always goes well for us.
All right, gang, let's split up and look for clues. Do you want to actually say that in character? Do you want to suggest that?
No,
Oh.
Thanks, Cal.
I'm in a public place. Don't want to do a southern robot accent. Pi tells the group that he thinks they should split
Come on. Callum, I thought you had a little privacy.
a little bit, but not enough.
Just do a little. give us a little.
Just a little Callum, come on. Come on, Callum. Do it.
Guys, I think we should split up.
Okay, that's all.
There you go. You can just take the volume up. And it'll sound like I'm speaking up.
Okay, Alex goes, why do you think we should split up? He said we should go east.
I didn't trust him.
I think we should go east as well. Stay together, stay strong.
I trusted him.
I didn't, but I don't give a fuck, so...
All right then.
Actually, nah, fuck it. I'm curious. Let's go all the other ways. I want to see what's out there.
Guys, no side quests.
No, I'm doing the side quest. I'm going south.
Pi's gonna go north.
I go north.
No.
It's just like when I was a kid and I had to pick whose parents' car I got into.
Alex, what you see is a long corridor that ends in what looks like a round metal grate, which seems to have a downstream of liquid coming towards you and then sort of petering out in the section of the sewer you're in. To the right of you see a thin but passable tunnel leading towards what looks like a room lit by orange light. And you can see a few shadows jumping in and out of it.
Feel shadows.
Okay.
Pie and Tyrone, as you walk up, you see another similar grate, except for this one's going upstream. So it's basically going deeper and deeper into the sewers from south to north. And then 2 tunnels, one to the left and one to the right. To the left, it goes into what looks like a corridor that turns left, assumedly leading towards Grundle that you've met before. And to the right, you see a room. But you can't see fully into it, but inside of the room seems like there's some tattered straw mattresses.
Pi's gonna go into the room.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, Chrissy, what are you doing?
Okay, so there's a small corridor, and at the end there's like a room with people in it.
It's shadows as far as you can tell.
Shadows, as far as I'm... Okay, I'm gonna inch towards the room. I'm gonna roll perception to see if I sense any sort of danger. Is that what that would be
Go
for?
for it.
All right. That's
a natural 1.
That's a natural 1.
Bazinga.
That is a critical failure.
So you sort of step forward, and then you're heavily focused on what smells like the rancid shit that you've now stepped in, and you sort of don't really pay attention to anything else other than wiping your shoe off the wall.
Well, I suppose since I have absolutely no idea what the fuck I'm doing, I'm just gonna walk into the room.
Okay,
Go for it.
so you walk into the room, and inside are 6 goblins.
Oh.
You see them all around what looks like a cooking pot, and you see in a corner a bear carcass
No!
that has been sliced open, and the meat has been extracted and strung up to be cooked and dunked into the pot.
I wish I was dead.
You see them all singing and dancing some merry tunes, not wielding any weapons. You see one of them wearing a chef's hat made out of an elf.
That's okay.
And they look at you all at the same time and go,
Hello. Oh, sorry, I was just passing by. That looks like a mighty fine meal you got there. Sorry, I was just in the neck of the woods. I was having a look around. You know, we're looking for a portal. You seen anything about that? Do they speak? Can you understand what I'm saying?
Pretty snake lady, look good to eat.
Oh, do you think I'm pretty?
You know how Chrissy's character tried to eat a living sentient creature? I feel like you've just made that into an antagonist.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
he did.
I thought it was a chicken, man.
In fact, I'm pretty sure we got it on audio.
Got it on tape, I do believe.
We recorded it.
We were wearing a wire the whole
I
time.
thought it was a chicken.
Maybe Pretty Snake Lady will be dessert.
Okay.
Savoury dessert. Who the fuck are they?
You don't know how I taste. Maybe snakes taste like sugar.
Apparently, like Galapagos tortoises are like buttery chicken.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm probably something like that. I'm a bit of a tortoise. I got scales.
Gooch! Catch her! You hear one shout.
Oh, fucking hell. I thought they were just calling out what bit of me to eat.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Make a dexterity saving throw. We doing this?
Yep.
I'm like, okay,
Yep.
we're doing this, I guess.
You look forward and see one goblin, presumably named Gooch, leap up and throw what looks like a net with stones attached to the outsides.
Okay, that's a 4. I got a 4 there.
You are now grappled and restrained as your body hits the ground, starting to be wrapped up and tied up in a net.
Can I use my raw strength to break out of it?
Make a strength saving throw. That's a 24. So you
Ooh.
suddenly, muscles bulging.
Can I just say what I do? I don't actually move. I just clench my fists and my muscles bulge and it pops out like.
Mark 4 style.
I just flex my way out,
Beautiful.
and then I immediately pull out my warhammers and kill everyone.
Okay. 5 minutes later, you return. The damage is.
Oh, you're just gonna let me kill them all?
Yeah.
Alright, I fucking immediately pull out both my warhammers and I hold them out either side of me and I spin around in a hurricane and smash all the
Like
goblins.
a Crash Bandicoot.
And then when I'm done,
You wipe blood off your tunic as the damage is done.
and I'm gonna have a look around the room and see if there's any knickknacks or anything I can take, any treasure.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay, that's an 18 on perception. So
You look around and you find what looks like a small stone in the shape of a triangle, or a triangular cone, as they might say. You pocket that.
So sorry, just to a triangular cone, by which you mean
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
a cone.
You can get square cones. I'm just going to put it out
That'll be
there.
a pyramid.
Callum's quick wit strikes again.
I go, ooh, a stone cone.
It's my favourite ice cream.
You can see it's like a glowing purple, and you also find some really good bear meat. Really high quality, probably really fresh, really young.
Out of respect for my friend, I do not eat it.
And you also find about 16 gold pieces
I pocket those.
and 5 knives and 1 spear.
I pocket those.
Cool.
You pocket a spear.
Can I add a knife and spear to my weapons now?
Of course you can.
I'll do that while you do the next thing. Heyo, Chrissy here. This is the middle bit. This episode's a little short, but that's just because sometimes they're short. We record for an amount of time, and sometimes it's just... If you're enjoying this, you can like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Travellers of the Unknown. That's Travellers with 2 L's, because we're British, if you hadn't noticed. You can follow us on Twitter, TOTUcast. That's the initials of the show, Travellers of the Unknown TOTUcast. And linked on both the Facebook and Twitter page are links to join our Discord server, which we use to talk to listeners and get your input and ideas for future installments and episodes. Of course, the absolute best thing you can do if you enjoy the show and want to see it grow is to just tell your friends about it, post about it, share it, whatever, tell them in person. It's the best way for us to get new listeners, and we'd really appreciate it. Finally, I know in the last one I kind of made the empty promise of us having a new episode every 2 weeks, but we don't get paid to do this. This is kind of just what I do in my spare time, and university was ending and it hit me like a brick. In retrospect, I think 2 weeks might be a bit optimistic, so I'm going to go ahead and say we're going to have a new episode out at least every 3 weeks. They might be sooner if they are finished sooner, but at least every 3 weeks. That's what I'm going to put the official thing as. So, go back to the episode now. Bye-bye!
As you roll into the room, Pi,
Literally.
you
It's like a droidica.
He cruises.
you look in and you find that there are 6 mats laying across the floor.
Oh, hello.
Funny. You see another door
I
closed.
just want to add a bit of fun to this campaign. Sorry.
Closed. Going towards what looks like another room, and you see that there is no one else in the room. It seems like a very bare room. Maybe people have been moved out of here recently.
Was that deliberate, David?
What?
There are 6 mats in a bare room.
No, it's not. It's not deliberate. That's quite funny.
Pie's gonna push through this bare room and he's gonna go down to the wee door.
Make a perception check.
That is a 5 with a 2 mod, so 7.
Sorry, Chrissy, when you're editing this, I just had to clear my throat and it really hurt.
Oof.
There seems to be some form of scratching and indentation on the door. You're not too sure as to what it is, but
Can I use my excellent sense of bare smell to sniff the room?
sure, roll a investigation check.
Cool. Give me an hour to find that.
Does he get advantage because he's a fancy bear boy?
Yes. With a 17, you can smell around. There seems to be a lot of humanoid things that have been staying in, not goblin, cleaner. Probably young. You recognise children smells.
Children's smell.
Smell of hope. And you also smell the singular smell of 2 bears.
Pie, my kin have been here before, which means that definitely don't touch the walls. We wipe our asses on them. It's very grim.
At this point, you guys hear the battle between Alex and the goblins.
That sounds fun.
Pie hears this, turns towards the noise, then turns back towards the door.
Out of sight, out of mind.
So you look at this door. What do you want to do with the door?
I'm going to go through it.
I was going to say, I'm going to open it.
With which hand are you opening the door?
Oh, God. His right.
Okay, so you put your hand on the doorknob and twist it, and the door does not open.
Oh.
Try with your left hand.
I'm going to rephrase. I'm going through the door.
Alright, so Matt, make a strength check. So with a 16, smash! The door cracks
Hell
open.
yeah.
Chrissy,
I
after
want to be like,
wiping
I do
blood
that
off your
roll.
tunic,
Like,
you hear.
let me describe my action. Thank you very much. Has anyone seen the movie G-Force? Because I go through the door and I pull into a combat role like the guinea pig from that.
Oh dear.
I love some of the shit we come up with on this podcast. I think my favourite is James says, "Hey, what if I played Robots the video game?" But that's a close second. So what have you seen the movie G-Force starring Nicolas Cage?
Like, what? What?
Did you not know that Nicolas Cage is in G-Force?
Fuck my mouth.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Nicolas
just check
Cage is in G-Force, the movie
About the guinea pigs.
The man who directed that film is called Hoyt Yeatman. Just thought I'd point that one out.
Oh my good god.
Inside this room, what seems like you've bashed through a bunch of chairs and tables that have barricaded the door. You break those straight through and you see what looks like a dwarf, a grey-skinned dwarf holding what looks like a battle axe, staring at you and shaking in his boots.
Aren't we looking for a dwarf?
Oh yeah.
Like, in one regard, that's what we were originally doing. Now we're gonna, like, close a portal and save the world. And all that.
Yeah, that was someone hired us to save the cheerleader.
He lashes out at you with his axe.
Oh dear.
To be fair, if a bear fucking G-force rolled through my door,
Tell me you wouldn't love that.
That's a 7. That doesn't hit you, so you sort of like bear pat him away.
That's how Tyrone do.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna pull up from my combat roll, look him dead in the eye and go, "Bloody Nora!" Because I'm basically on eye level with him if he's a dwarf.
He responds with, "Bloody Nora! A talking bear!"
Bloody Nora! A copycat. Get some of your own fucking lines.
bloody Nora, a talking dwarf. See, it's not nice, is it? Don't do it to me.
Did Xanathar send you?
Is that the lightning man?
No.
No.
He's the one that sends his regards.
Pie, you do word good now.
No, we did not get sent by Xanathar.
He shouts, "Well, if he's not with us, you're against us." Ah!
Oh, so he does
I'm not against you.
He's gonna attack you.
So he does work for...
Callum, you take 8 points of slashing damage as an axe embeds into your chest.
Fucking hell.
Chrissy,
Uh-huh.
what are you doing?
I'm looking at a purple cone at the moment,
You are.
and I hear the bear crash through a door,
Yes.
and I think, oh, something interesting must be going on back there. And since I've already looked around this room, there's nothing else. I'm gonna pop on over, see what they're up to.
Okay, so we'll say You probably get to about here when initiative happens. Everyone roll initiative.
For audio listeners, I am just round the corner of the first room they went into.
Like a move behind.
Yeah, I'm one room behind. That's a 3 for me.
12 for me.
It's a 19 for Matt.
Oh, hell yeah.
The dwarf got 7.
Oh, aye.
Okay, Tyrone, it's your turn first. He's about 20 feet away from you, and he's just slashed at your friend. What do you do?
Cool. Can I just ask, what sort of battle axe are you wielding? Can you describe it to me, pretty please?
It's double-sided, so it's got 2 blades either side of the wood, and it's made out of a shiny, well-kept metal.
So the head of it is steel, but the handle is wood.
Yeah.
I would like to go for a snap attack with my face teeth on the wood of his axe.
Okay, I will say make an attack roll at disadvantage because you're going for something very specific.
That's fair. I'll do that. Okay. Is there a particular attack roll I have to do, or is it just a...
You should. Oh,
dexterous
you
or
haven't done
strength, or-
You haven't. So, for context, guys, Matt hasn't done a single thing for his character sheet other than his stats.
Hasn't he?
No.
Hasn't he?
Roll a d20 and add 6 twice.
Cool.
19, which hits. The axe snaps in 2 and splinters in your face.
Oh, yeah.
You take 2 damage from splinters.
Oh. What? That's not fair. I got a good roll.
But you didn't do your character sheet, so I'm punishing you.
Oh, fuck off.
No, that's fair.
That's not fair. That's meta.
No, I do think that's mean DMing, but you deserve it.
Wow. Either way. Okay, with spitting out blood and shards, I go, we don't want to fucking fight you.
Are you with the other dwarf?
Are we with the other dwarf?
You don't know.
Have we met another dwarf?
See, I took notes once upon a
You're
time,
looking
but
for
no
Floon.
idea. We're looking for Floon.
We're looking for Floon.
Oh, that blithering idiot! Ah! Alright, Pie, it's your turn.
With intent not to kill, but to knock out. Well, first off, Pi is going to use Planar Warrior on his own fist.
Okay.
I look forward to where this is going.
And then he's going to sprint up to this dwarf and just clock him.
Sure, make a attack roll.
Oh, when you punch him, do you make like a bell sound?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So straight in his jaw, you slam the punch, and as you connect, you feel your arm blast back as the planar energy hits you, and you see the guy, anime-like, fly across the room and slam into a wall, and then fall down, and you see his body shape dent inside of the wall, and he just crashed to the ground, unconscious.
And then a small rat has been impaled on his belly.
Cool, that's the end of combat. You beat him up.
Nice one.
Kai punched him so hard.
We are the best pacifists.
He's unconscious. Cool. At this point, I'll say...
Alex arrives from around the corner.
What a prick.
You hear bang!
Guys, I'm here to help with the... Oh,
Where the fuck have you been?
I've been fighting goblins.
Oh, of course you have.
You see her walk in carrying a newly found spear and have knives attached to her belt.
I wanted to try my new spear.
It's always a gimmick with you.
Does anyone want a knife? I've got like 5 of them.
Haven't I got knives strapped to my head?
What?
Remember we had this conversation. We found some knives in a previous game, and they're strapped to my head.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That did happen.
Pie, do you want any knives? I've got like 5 of them.
I'm okay. Sorry, I want to get really close to the microphone and whisper.
So, what do you do after you've smashed his face in?
Did he know anything about a portal?
Nah.
Did you ask him?
Nah.
We tried to, but then he hit Pi with his axe.
Maybe he's got a portal in him.
Pi
Let's have a look.
knows where the portal is, doesn't he? How long does that last, damn it?
Oh yeah, you can sniff out portals.
It only lasts like 6 seconds, and then
okay.
you're like, you do know it is somewhere either below or in the vicinity of you.
Well, I mean, I guess let's have a look around this room. Can we roll investigation on the room?
Oh, of course you can.
Doink.
Nope, you find nothing with that 5. You look around and you see loads of splintered shards, and just him just lying there unconscious.
Okay, I'm going to walk into the room where the dwarf was, and there's 2 doors in there, isn't there?
Yep.
I'm going to knock on the left door.
You knock, and you hear All-Star playing.
Fuck off.
I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to go to the right door, and I'm going to knock on that one.
You hear some feet scrabbling and running away.
I'm just going to open the door. I don't give a shit.
Okay, which hand are you opening the door with?
Here we go.
I'm going to kick it open.
Okay, bang!
Can I make a rule? From now on, we don't ever go through doors any other way than smashing through them.
I think that's a great rule.
That's a good character decision.
I'd be kind of okay with that.
You bust through the door, and you see directly in front of you is a crossbow directly aimed at the door, attached to the wall. Make a dexterity saving throw, Chrissy.
Okay.
You take damage, because with that 6, that's not enough. You take 8 points of piercing damage as an arrow pierces into your nose.
Ow, fuck! My fucking nose!
I should have gone first, it would have gone over me.
I stumble backwards with an arrow in my fucking face.
I look at Pi and go,
Well, I went through the last one.
Breaking down doors is a bad decision.
Did you say David the All-Star was coming through the other one?
Yeah.
Pie is definitely going to go for that one.
So you open the door, and as you do, a orange an orange triangular cylinder lands in your hand.
oh, it's a Kinder Egg.
So
Alex.
you look into the corridor, you pass the now used up trap, and you see that there is what looks like a bridge across what looks like the East Passage stream.
Oh.
You see at the end is a stairway which looks like it goes down.
Alright, over the bridge we go then.
Oh wait, so Pi has caught up. Has he shared with the group that he found the cylinder?
No.
No?
No, he's keeping that one.
Keeping it to yourself?
As you're looking further east, you can see that there seems to be not so much of a bridge, but more just 2 whole doors that go on either side of the water tunnelway. What way are you going down these stairs?
I sit on my arse and slide.
I'm at the back hobbling because I'm still trying to pull the arrow out of my nose without completely destroying the front of my face.
Pie's going to help. Fuck, what's your name? Alex.
How-
Pull the arrow out of her face and then dolphin dive down the stairs.
It's very painful,
Ow.
but you do succeed in pulling out the arrow.
Well, I always thought about maybe getting a nose ring.
Is there any torches or anything on the wall?
There are these blue crystalline stones.
Okay, can I try and rip one off to use as a light?
That's the first thing I did.
But I'm stronger than you, so...
Are you?
I'm a bear.
I don't think you're not fucking stronger than me.
I think you're both equally as strong as each other.
What's your strength, Matt?
Strong.
What is it?
It's 4 plus 18.
Oh, yeah, you are better than me.
Big, strong, muscly bear.
Big, strong bear boy.
Damn it.
Big fucking...
Big, strong, furry boy.
Big, lithe bear.
Oh, as soon as I said boy that last time, my jaw clicked.
Too much boy for that mouth to handle.
So we're going down the stairs.
Wait, did Matt pull a thing off the wall?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, with a 14, you sort of scratch at it like a dog trying to get through one of those window doors and just unsuccessfully get the crystal off the wall.
Beans.
Does anybody have a light?
It is lit, fam.
I was going to say, it's lit all the way down as we know.
Alright, well, I'll just start going down then.
So you go down. So Matt, you said you were sliding.
No, I was taking the piss. I'll just gonna mosey my way down.
I maintain that Pie Dolphin dives his way down and collides into Tyrone on the way down.
Alright, Tyrone, make a strength saving throw. No, both of you make contested athletics checks. With Pie dives and gets directly under Tyrone's feet, sweeping him off them. And you start sliding face first down the stairs.
Like a sled.
Yeah, like a sled. And then you skid after what feels like 5 minutes of sliding.
5 whole minutes? Fuck off.
Into a chamber, a large, eerie chamber. You slide right into the middle of the room, and all around it are maybe 20 robed figures, each wearing what looks like an eye insignia. You see in the middle is what looks like a dwarf with his arms bound and
I
chained.
think we've walked into an orgy.
And you see...
You're right there, Callum.
Yeah, Pie's just belly slid into this cold.
I love the moment as you were going down the stairs, like...
And you see a large glowing purple portal in the end of the room.
Sniff that.
And a human holding a sickle going, "Praise be to Lord." What the fuck's the thing's name?
Wait, just before he says it, I scream, as I hit the deck, I go, I object!
Alex walks down the stairs calmly, upset that she is not doing something silly for once. No, she's impressed with herself for being sensible for
Being
once.
restrained.
And she walks into the room and says, "Hello, friends. Have any of you seen a portal?"
They all go, and then point towards the purple portal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Also, we're in a secret chamber and I'm a snake. Get it?
Oh, inside of the room you have probably 8 cultists and then 1 head cultist, and they're all looking at you, surprised, shocked, slightly ashamed, quite worried.
Does the dwarf do anything?
The dwarf is there, bound and gagged, with his arms spread open, eagle in front of the portal, and he looks wide-eyed and afraid as he's looking forward at the portal, unable to see what is behind him, which is you.
Alex notices the binds and the gags, and she kind of looks away and goes, "Oh Christ, I'm sorry. We'll give you some privacy."
He goes,
Yeah, I know. You're having a great time.
Maybe that's his safe word.
"Help me!"
Pie's gonna bring himself to his feet. He's going, well, sorry for interrupting your little session. But has anyone seen a dwarf named, what was it, Tifo?
Floon.
A young dwarf named Floon?
The dwarf suddenly starts shaking and be like, me!
Have you seen him?
Help me!
Do you boys mind if we just take this gag off him?
I just need to hear what he's saying. And I lean up, opening my large, bloodied bear mouth, and just start. I'm going for the gag, but all he sees is just pure bear mouth.
The lead cultist is like, you will not harm our sacrifice. We will
I don't want to harm him. I just want to ask him a question.
Okay, we'll accept this.
Thank you.
You ungag the guy, and he's like, help me, quick, these guys are going to sacrifice me to some evil god. Please, get me out of here. Oh, I'm going to die. Help, quick.
Whatever you signed up for, none of our business. We're just looking for a
I
dwarf.
didn't sign up for this. I got kidnapped. Help.
Have you met a dwarf named Floon?
That's me.
That seems awfully coincidental. You would say you were Floon if you thought we were going to get you.
He starts crying.
Okay, Alex. For some reason,
Tell him something the real Flu would say.
Alex, who for some reason is now the smart one, rolls her eyes, walks up to one of the cultists, and hits him with a hammer.
Cool, roll initiative.
Yay!
I didn't agree to this combat.
16.
Oh, 16 as well.
16.
Whoa.
Oh, triple 16!
That's a trip 16.
We all fight at the same time.
We are so in sync.
This will allow you to do, like, ultimate moves.
Oh my god, we all...
Wait, we can become a Megazord.
If you all get... Because when you have the same initiative, right, you genuinely go at the same time.
Oh shit, really?
So you can do ultimate moves.
Okay, we gotta think about this. We gotta do something cool.
Oh, and also, I suppose, Chrissy, if she went up and hit the hammer, does she get, like, a surprise attack?
You do. So, Chrissy, make an attack roll. This will be outside of your turn.
Wait, how many of them are there?
8 small fries and then 1 big boy.
Okay, where are they positioned?
All equally around the room, within 5 feet of each other, apart from the big boy who is in front of the portal. So if you wanted to subtly just make a surprise round, you'd probably have to hit one of the small fries.
Okay, I hit one of the small fries, just whichever one's closest to me, I guess.
Okay, make a attack roll.
Alright, that's a 9.
You swing and the cultist ducks and swoops out of the way.
Sweet, alright, so I hit him, I just try again with my other warhammer.
But with the offhanded one, you smack him directly in the face and kill him, slicing him in two.
So basically, here's what happened. Alex, you guys were still talking about this. Alex has already figured out that these are the people we're supposed to stop. She walks over, swings a warhammer.
Don't act like you're smarter than us.
Yeah.
Apparently,
You thought this was a sex thing.
a little bit, but I figured it out.
Idiot.
I swing and a miss, and then I swing with the other one and I kill him. And I turn, because we're going to do our ultimate now, I turn to you guys and I go, these are the people we're supposed to kill, I think.
I'm a pacifist.
Right, so how are we gonna... Guys, we've got a snake, a robot, and a bear. What can we...
Let me put a suggestion out there for you, right? We all get onto my back one by one, okay? You put your fists out like Superman, and you lie on top of my head so that we're like a battering ram. And then the snake puts her spear ahead, and then the combination of your fists, my mouth, and her spear will just batter into someone at full speed.
Well, should we go for the cultist with that?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. I have a better idea.
I doubt it very much, but okay.
We do that. We're all on your back, and we're gonna ram into him. You with your bare face with the knives on it, and Callum's using his what's your punch thing called?
Playing a warrior thing. It doesn't just have to be punched though. I can also do it with a sword.
Okay.
Or a bow.
Get out a sword and do it.
Yeah. You're surfing the robot.
No, I'm way bigger. I'm on the bear.
Yeah, but the robot's gonna be heavier.
No, I'm gonna be heavier.
I am a robot.
Warforged have about equal rate to humans to ratio, so you're thinner, so you probably will be lighter than Chrissy.
So I'm on the bear. I'm on the bear's back. and the robot's on my shoulders, and then I put out my hands in front of me and summon my green flame blade.
Also, can I just say, I've got that fucking ghost music playing while we're fighting. It's excellent.
I've got the Space Jam music on.
I get out my hammer and I fucking throw it back, ready to just smash into the thing. And I'm gonna cast my green flame blade on it as well, so it does more damage or whatever. Which means my hammer's on fire.
Hell yes.
And you're running at the lead guy, right?
Yeah.
Just all of you roll d20s, and Chrissy, make it an attack roll.
That's an 8.
Oh, fuck.
Plus 5.
So what happens is you assume your position, and Tyrone starts running forward. Leaps, and you both go for your singular punches, and you land them straight into this guy's body. But Tyrone jumped a little bit too hard and went through the portal with the guy.
Piss.
So we've just been sacrificed to an elder god, and we are dead.
You appear on what looks like a large stone platform floating in a crimson space-like sky. You look around and you can see demons and devils just flying about or walking freely in what looks like an endless chasm of hell.
It's like Quake.
A bit like Quake. You can still see the portal.
Can we go back? Can we just turn around and go back?
You see what looks like a tall, maybe 60-foot demon staring at you from the edge of the floating island side.
Is it one Pi recognises? Because he fought me.
Roll a history check.
Hold on, can we just check how much damage we've done to...
2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Hold on, wait, I'm just going to roll the Warhammer so I can do it, hold on.
So you deal a total of 10 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Cutting and slicing into this guy. Callum, did you do an attack as well, right?
7 damage, plus, of course, 6.
Oh, you do 7. Yeah, this guy is butchered.
Toast.
Also, a thing of the flame thing, if there are some of the cultists, the other cultists around him, fire will leap off his body and land on them.
You do hear 2 cultists through the portal screaming in agony.
Okay, they only would do 1 damage, though.
They are both dead.
1 damage?
Oh.
Alright.
So anyway, you're looking up and you see this large demon, and you don't recognize him. And he looks at you and goes,
Thank you for the sacrifice. Now be gone!
And you fly back into the portal.
Well, that's convenient.
And you see what looked like a large totem fly out with you and land in the center of the room. There is now 5 remaining cultists in the room.
Okay, sick. That all worked out brilliantly.
That went very well.
Yes, 5 more cultists remaining, and it is their turn. They're each going
Wait,
to...
before they go, can I shout something?
Go for it.
We pleased your god, so do not even bother.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, hell yeah. This is not going to work.
Or intimidation, you can choose.
I'm going to pick intimidation.
I'm going to back him up with my intimidation as well.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I've got to find the right
Because
tab.
I think if these people die from 1 hit, they're probably not good.
That's a 17.
And mine is 9.
You see one of them just go, ah, and then another one just start weeing. And then 3 of them go, yeah, sure, yeah. And they start bowing to you and like praising you. The portal behind you spins and shuts.
Like a flush.
Like a flush.
Alex holds up her hands, basking in her new glory.
You notice that they are ignoring you and basking in the bear.
Worship the bear.
Fucking...
Pie's gonna kneel down and start.
This is the new cult now, bitch.
I talked to the bear. Hey, Tyrone, can you use your newfound god powers to get him to give us some celebratory drinks?
Perhaps. But we untie our dwarfy friend first.
Who?
Minions, let down our dwarfy friend.
They nod and immediately unbuckle the dwarf from the ground, and he starts like wringing his wrist and being like, "Oh, thank you, kind saviors.
You are most welcome."
Gotta get out of here. These people are loons."
Balloons? Oh, someone else do something.
Well, I mean, we're
I
done.
can't think of anything.
We're done, we did it.
We got a friend. We closed the portal.
We closed Paul, we found
Our
him.
dwarf friend will be happy.
Quest complete.
Magic Thunder Fire Pearman will be happy.
Adventure complete.
Yeah.
I say we've earned a bloody good drink.
Are you leaving the sewers?
Yeah, get the fuck out of Dodge.
We all leave. We leave the dwarf.
You leave him.
No, he come with.
Okay, we bring the dwarf.
You take the dwarf with you. Do you go back to the
What's
bar?
Oh, yeah, can we stop on the way? Can we stop by the goblin on the way there?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
So you stop by the goblin, you knock on the door, right?
Yep.
Grendel opens the door and goes, "Oh, hello."
We totally sorted out that portal. No worries. You're welcome.
Okay.
Also, I killed a bunch of goblins. What we're down just around the corner.
What? And he starts running towards the room that you gesture to.
Nice one.
No, they tried to eat me. They tried to eat me.
Now that he's gone, Pie's going to go beyond him into the room he was going.
So you look in the room and you can see what looks like a nursery where there are 4 children goblins who are being looked after by 2 female goblins.
Oh,
No, fuck you. Your dad's tried to eat me. I feel no remorse.
The tiny baby goblins start crying.
One of the women goes, "Shh, no cussing in front of the babies."
Pie's going to turn to Alex, and although he's a robot and he can't make facial expressions, you can tell he's disappointed.
Honestly, this is sick. These are children.
We go, how much gold does Pie have?
Wait, didn't Alex get fuckloads of gold?
Alex leaves.
So you go up the manhole, and you are now back on the streets of Waterdeep.
You see, this is why you don't try to eat other people.
Wait, is the dwarf alive? Is he awake? Is he?
Yeah, he's awake. I'm assuming you put him on your back or something.
Yeah, I kind of shuffled him out.
Yeah. He's just really grateful. He looks like he's been slashed, tortured. You see his fingernails are pulled off. You see he's just not in a good way.
Oh, bloody Nora! What a palaver.
Don't worry, my friend. You're safe now. Where are we delivering you to?
I said, please just take me back to my friend, Otto.
Okie dokie.
Just as a note, did anyone pick up the totem that was thrown out of the portal?
Yep,
Nah.
I did.
Alright, so you have just put in your notes somewhere.
Put in my little satchel.
Demon
I
totem.
mean, I am a bear god now, so
So you go back to the yawning portal and you see Otto is there waiting, and Floon, as soon as he sees Otto, gets off you and runs towards him, and they both hug and kiss, and they're like, "Oh, my friend, I've missed you, my love. Where have you been?"
Pie's a homophobe, and he's not okay with this.
Don't do that. Don't make that a thing.
Of course, I'm not actually making that a thing, you cretin.
All right. I was just checking. I don't know. You're a fucking
just like
god.
how you don't make it a thing because else that makes the other things canon, like eating another member of the society.
I can't predict what you silly straights are gonna do next.
The Otto, the dwarf, says, thank you so much for saving my friend, my love, my forever partner. Here, and he throws what looks like a large skull key at you. 23 Troll Skull Alley. That house is yours.
Oh, hell yeah!
Alex catches the key, and she knows that it means that she will be next to be married.
Okay.
Drinking pad established.
Also, let me buy all of your drinks for tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah! This whole adventure was worth it.
Break open the tab, boys.
So you spend a good evening drinking alcohol. The storm returns, and just through a window you see a lightning bolt.
I wonder where he'd been.
And with a single flash you see a shape, the same shape. You see him smile. Then with another lightning bolt, he vanishes.
That was dramatic, wasn't it?
Oh, what a scamp.
And that's where we'll end today's D&D session.
Hooray!
Yeah, we played D&D. High
did
five,
it.
everyone.
Friendship.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you,
That was a
Dawid.
fun one.
You're the best DM.
Earlier in the podcast, I made a very funny bit about how I am playing a snake and we are in a chamber that is secret. Also, we're in a secret chamber and I'm a snake.
I already said Chamber of Secrets, though.
I didn't get it,
so-
sorry.
Well, mine's good because I'm a snake.
Shut up.
Matt tried to discredit that, and when I said that I'm a snake, though, he scoffed. He scoffed at me.
Shut up.
So what I've done is I've put together a little compilation of every single time Matt has ever mentioned that he's playing as a bear, just offhandedly. So here you go.
I am a bear. Tyrone Baxter Wiley is a bear because he's a bear.
I'm a bear. As a bear, I'm a bear. I'm a bear. Because I'm a bear. I'm a bear. I'm a bear.
I'm a bear. If anyone's been overbearing here, it's me. I mean, I am a bear god now, so...
Matt's a bear. Don't forget. Happy Pride Month. Didn't mean to... There's a gay couple in this one. Didn't mean to time it like that. Happy Pride Month. So long, gay Bowser.
Keep politics out of my video game.